Hello, hi. My name is Carly Morel, and you're on my YouTube channel. If you like this video, like it, literally, and subscribe so we can see more of each other. So, I'm gonna be honest. I am just coming out of a funk recently. I have been super in my flow recently, and created this free challenge called the Meditate and Moisturize Challenge all around this new moon, and I was just in my flow and felt like I was operating at this gamma state. It goes beta, alpha, gamma, right? And I was just in my flow, nothing was phasing me. And if you know me on Insta, you know that I have HSV1 or HSV2, herpes simplex virus 2, and have kind of been helping people through their diagnosis and speaking out about it and birth control and feminine energy and sexuality and all the fun stuff, all the taboo. Brain fart. So, upon all that HSV2 talk and herpes talk, I was going to write a book. I am going to write a book. It's called Do You Have HSV? Now What? My Story or a Guide. So, I had a lot of things going on and a lot of things to be excited about when I was helping people. And then all of a sudden, I just hit a wall. And I didn't want to get up in the morning, and I was just fucking bummed. I'll be honest. I was just out of it, wigged out. Little things started to bother me, like when I was in my gamma state and just working on my passion and just too busy to fucking care about little things like clutter and dust and the dishes and shoes everywhere and laundry and there were things that I was I could let go of when I was in my flow. I was noticing it. I was like, that's awesome that I'm just you know what, shoes are out. That means people live here and it's fine. Okay, the blanket on the couch isn't folded, or I didn't make the bed till the afternoon. Whatever. It's fine. If I really wanted to, my place is pretty small. I could clean it in 20 minutes if I really wanted to. But then I just kind of noticed that little things just started piling up. And in my relationship, my boyfriend was doing really well, or is doing really well at work, and was spoiling himself a little bit and getting himself some new shoes and new digs and looking all nice. And instead of being happy for him like I knew I should feel, I was a little resentful and a little jealous and was like, oh, cool, yeah, those really cute shoes, you know? And I want to share in that happiness and in his success with him, because we're partners. And if he's doing well, I'm doing well. And I want to be happy for him, right? So, yeah, I was just in a funk. And finally, last night, it all came out, because that's what I like to do. I like to fucking cry out of nowhere. And we know it's not out of nowhere, but I mean, I like to big ugly cry and literally I am releasing, and my body is forcing me to release by breathing and letting it out. And it was our first time that my partner got to see me in action and not just hear about it later. So he was great, and he just held me and let me talk and listened and asked a few good questions, but mostly just listened. And by me talking it out and voicing it out to him, I was able to draw to my own conclusions. And that was, number one, I need to not live my life or my schedule around his. That's nothing that he's asked me to do, but I know that I'll rush home at the end of my day to see him, which is cute, but when you do it every day, I was getting a little resentful that he's not home yet, or then he would text me and be like, hey babe, I'm gonna go over to his buddies for a little bit or whatever, and I'd just be like, but I rushed home to see you, but he doesn't know that, and he didn't ask me to do that, but I just did it. Or I would just be like, oh, I could because I like to go tanning every once in a while, vitamin D. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and oh, I could have run and done a little something for me, instead of running home. He has a really tight family, and they all live really close. That we're pretty much all in the same neighborhood, which is awesome. and he's got a lot of friends that he's been friends with for a really long time. And I was a little like, oh, like I wish I had that, you know? So I need to work out on reaching out to my friends. I'm 28 years old, so we're all kind of getting into our careers. Some of my friends are having babies, you know, and we're just kind of like, it's easy to just kind of like be in your own flow and in your own life. And so it's a two-way road. So I need to reach out to more friends and stay in contact with them, make plans with my girlfriends. And when we get together, not just talk about other people, right? I want to be talking about my goals. I want to be talking about my dreams. I want to be talking about my timeline. I want us to keep each other accountable, motivated, and on track, making progress, right? Like, that's what friends are for. It's not, I don't need like a babysitter. Like, Carly, did you do your to-do list today? You know, but just like, I just want to talk about goals and aspirations. So yes, so that's my to do to keep me in balance is be reaching out to friends and building my community. This fun little thing called the Wheel of Life. And I just drew one up right here. Pretty simple, right? So it's friends, health, fun, career, money, love, family, spirituality. Okay? So this is how we are going to keep ourselves in check and see where in life we need a little more balance, okay? So I feel like my health has been pretty good lately. I've been trying to work out more. I've been trying to work out 4 days a week, so I'm going to fill that one up. My career has also been pretty good. I have been wanting to get more clients. I got like 3 new clients in like in the last 6 weeks, which is great. But if I am being honest, which that's what we're doing here, I want to be writing more. I want to be writing my book more, and just doing like my soul's work, which is ending the stigma of STDs, STIs, and awakening the divine feminine energy that's inside of all of us, male and female. We have masculine and feminine energy. And the feminine is where our creativity and creation and healing power, our compassion and forgiveness comes from. It's beautiful. Ah! So that's not going to be up as far as health. So career needs more. Friends, that's already, I kind of like started in the end there. I had concluded that I need to reach out to my girlfriends more. So friends we're going to put a star there because help. My fun, so recently I decided that I wanted to smoke less weed and drink 0 alcohol or less. But I just like to not drink. But in doing so, I was like, well, then where do I go on the weekends? Like sure, bowling's fun. There's stuff that we can do, but like a lot of my friends are still going out and partying. So I need to put a star next to that. I'm doing this wrong. Like we should be filling it in, but I know that I need to be reaching out to friends and I need to be having more fun. Money is okay. That kind of goes along with career. I mean, we could always have more money, right? Family, love my fam. See my fam all the time. Actually, tomorrow, me and my mom and my sister are all gonna go get tattoos together. I'm pretty stoked. It's my mom's first ever tattoo, and we're gonna go get Hello Kitty tattoos. Spirituality, again, that's pretty good, but I need to be meditating more. If I know better, I need to do better. Even if you meditate for 5 minutes, it's beneficial. So that could use some work. And my love, honestly, you guys, my love is pretty good. I love my family. I love my partner. That's really good. And I love myself right now. Like an hour ago, I wasn't like hella stoked. I had a meeting with my life coach. Love him. His name is Christopher Alexander. And I told him, like, he was trying to take me back to that moment when this shift happened, when I was, like, operating at, like, this high level and everything was great and I was super stoked. And then, like, where did the shift happen? So I think it was because I decided that I was going to quit smoking weed, quit drinking, quit having fun. No. But for me, like, weed is definitely a way to, sitting on my feet hurts, is a way to calm my mindless chatter. So I just got a CBD strain, and I'm gonna try that. I've tried that before, and it does just kind of take the edge off because I don't want to be high. I want to have a clear mind. I don't want to eat the kitchen sink because I get the munchies like crazy. So I've been trying to keep a vlog of that, but I haven't really. I did a couple videos, and then I just need to be better at that. So that also, I think, falls into work. So now I'm going to make a list of I already reached out to some friends last night after my breakdown, so that's good. We have plans for the next week with girlfriends. So, list of friends that I want to reach out to, list of fun, sober activities I can do. And then I'm going to get a bulletin board because I want to go shopping. And no, I want to have just a week layout of like my time frames of when I'm actually doing sessions, but then like during my free time, like I need to be progressing. I need to be writing. I need to be meditating. I need to be doing yoga. I just need to be staying proactive so that I don't fall into this like low space again. For my, I don't know why I mentioned that. Oh, I just want to have like my AM and PM rituals going for my spirituality. So I'm going to add that to it. And then, really, I mean, once I fill my friends and fun cup up, I think I will just feel more in balance. And then once I do like my spirituality, I love that my work is very spiritual, I believe. So once my spirituality cup is filled, that will overflow into my career, which will overflow into my money, which will then overflow into my fun, into my friends. And so the circle, the wheel of life goes round and round. So I think that's a helpful tool. It's always helpful to just write shit down and get it out of your brain and onto some paper. It really simplifies things and stops you from making this story in your head and just being like, okay, it's a lot more simple. It can be a lot more simple. And we're problem solving here and not getting stuck in the victimizing, okay? It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel stressed and frustrated and all of that. Just let that feeling pass through you. Like my life coach, Christopher Alexander, said. It's fun to say his whole name. Let it pass through you. Don't unpack and live there, but also don't ignore those feelings because then you'll end up having a full-on tear-fest breakdown at your local sushi place, which is what I did last night. But it'll be okay. I'm still going back there. So yeah, I hope this finds you well. I love you. Good luck. Let me know how you like the Wheel of Life. And like and subscribe. Share with your friends and your fam and your frenemies. Okay, love you. Bye.